Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're going to be playing a horror visual novel called Hellevator, where we help this lovely office lady deliver something on an elevator ride. Okay, let's start. Unfortunately, it might be endless. Another delivery. Never anyone else. Always pulling me away to go run his errands. Then he gets mad when I fall behind. Whatever. God, I love the art in this game already. Top notch. What floor did he say it was on? 60 something. Was it a double-digit floor? Triple? Maybe octuple. Every time I'm in here, there's new buttons. When are these new floors being added? Never hear any construction. Oh, who cares? Just a couple months until vacation. Finally get to use that unlimited paid time off. Oh no! If you're old, when a company offers unlimited PTO, paid time off, that's a trap, okay? Just to let you know. First time for everything. What floor is it on again? Yeah, what floor is it on again? Well, let's start. You said it was 6? So, let's start with floor 666. It's gotta be that. Yeah, sure. Nothing happened. Weird. Maybe the button is stuck. Let's try it again. Did I even press it? Doesn't even feel like it went down. Try it again. It's stuck. Maybe that floor is out of service. Sure hope that isn't where I need to go. Here, I'm just gonna turn it up, like, just the tiniest bit. So you guys can hear that. That sick background music. They have time to make new floors, but not fix the elevator? So stupid. Let's go to hell, boys. With how much this company makes, they can't even bother to make sure things work. Always cutting corners, always cutting costs. Gee, Angie. Cut. Ridiculous. Floor 666. I'm not an idiot. I don't have time for this. You're not, but maybe it just needs one more press. Oh, it worked. See? See? 6th time's the try. With a bit of effort and persistence, you can make anything work. You go, girl. What a girl boss. Oh, this is it. This is the right floor? Are you serious? Why would he give me something just to give it back to him later? The redundancy of this place. God. Gotta smile as much as I can, just to stick it to him. Your smile would look better if you didn't have those crooked teeth. I don't think so. When I get these braces off, that will show him. Condescending prick. She's so pretty, though. Also, we made it? Really hope that camera in here doesn't actually work. Always feels like I'm talking to myself anyway. Is that an ending? Based. I honestly thought we would be going to hell. ... But, boss? Are you the big bad wolf? You're literally blowing me away right now. What the hell? Good evening. Thank you for your patience. Here's the note you asked for. Oh. He's not here. Why assign me to do this if he's not even gonna be here? What's the point? Why did I say good evening? I don't even know what time it is. I've never been here alone, but it's still the same. The air's so hot, so humid. Always smells and tastes like iron. Like I'm chewing on the undercooked beef livers Grandpa used to make. Stop! I'm gonna throw up, bro. I hate liver. It's one of the only things I hate. Ugh. Always kind of hard to breathe in here. My stomach's melting, my heart's shrinking. I can feel the bile crawling up my throat. Little knives poking thousands of tiny holes in the lungs. All like in winter. He's here even when he's not. The Alpha is always aware. Yeah, Alpha. Yeah, I'm always aware, chat. I know what's going on. The Alpha is always on top. Alert to any and all discrepancies. A keen sense of smell to the emotions of the people they supervise. Supervise. May look like a privilege, but it's really a huge amount of responsibility. I'm thankful to be in a position where I can take care of you guys. But we must make sure we're all doing our part. The Alpha can't run a business alone after all. Yeah, sure, whiskey breath. That's how it works. Any excuse to look down on me. You, AAA, in Alpha. Oh, it takes years, decades to achieve the instinct needed to comprehend the workings of business. Most people spend their entire lives trying to get that status. It takes a rare breed to truly master and accept the burden of Alpha mentality. Yeah, I'm an Alpha. Yeah, you know it. People are usually born to be one. Genetics always play a role in things, remember? Besides, Quadruple A doesn't really have as good of a ring to it, does it? Stop calling me that stupid nickname. Besides, I'm older than you. I've worked here longer than you. And I'm sure as hell going to be here longer than you, dumb snobby nepo baby bitch. Well, he's definitely not an Alpha, because an Alpha knows to treat everybody properly. Ugh. Not Alpha boss. Clearly a beta bitch boss. And a nepo baby. Gross. This is it, isn't it? The dream. Someday I'll be sitting here. This metallic taste will be mine. I'll make some intern deliver me some report that doesn't matter. My air will poke tiny holes in her lungs. My heat burning into her skin. That stupid wolf head taken down, replaced with something more suiting. Like a shark. And her quivering reflection will reflect off its teeth. And I won't even be here to see it. Where am I? Doesn't matter. I know she'll squirm. She will feel exactly what I'm feeling now. No. That's not right. She'll feel worse. And when she's working past midnight, rotting her eyelids dry, typing numbers into boxes, she'll know what it's like to give the only years she has to the company. Punching in a time card for years and years. That will show this place. That will show him. Just gotta work a bit harder. Almost to the top. Put in the hours, get through the years. This will be mine. That's what matters at the end of the day. Why is she so hot? Sorry? You don't have to be sorry. She's really pretty, dude. She's probably so hot because she's a girl boss. And girl bosses are kind of hot, bro. Better put this on his desk and get back to work. Ah, Capitalism! Thanks for playing! Dude, she's so pretty, though. Okay, return to the main menu. Wow, I can't believe we got an ending that quick. There's only 2 endings. Yeah, I'm okay with that. There's only 2 endings, so I'm going to load back up. And we'll do something different this time, okay? Let's go to floor 8. Who is this again? Upper management? I'm always taking things to the big guys upstairs. Kinda ironic that their floor is so low. You guys aren't exactly far away from the first floor. Would it kill you to come to us for a change? Never even seen what they look like. Door opens, drop off whatever they need, door closes. Nothing about this is in the job description. I'm supposed to be doing data entry. Dumps twice the amount of clients I can handle on my plate, then pulls me away to sit in a stupid elevator forever. I'm not his secretary. We don't even have secretaries here. At least we're not supposed to. There's always some girl hanging around bringing him coffee and handing him things. Of course, it's gotta be me. Data entry doesn't get paid overtime. Gotta make sure the person that doesn't get overtime pay does the overtime. Even when the whole company has to work mandatory overtime, still gotta do it. Wouldn't be fair if someone didn't work it right. What's a paycheck compared to camaraderie? So stupid. God. I kinda wish we didn't get that other ending first. Capitalism sucks ass. This is why unions are good, chat. Dot. Dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Paradise. Oh, it looks nice. Is this where the higher ups were? No. No, this? My vacation. Is it already time? I thought it wasn't scheduled for a few more months. Oh, I love the ocean. Grandpa used to take me down to the coastline. I'd collect sand dollars. He'd cut limes and drink beer in his crappy beach chair, turning brown in the sun, his chest hair burning in the heat. And I miss him. If I made more money, he'd still be here. I like capitalism. Look. You don't have to hate capitalism to know that there's a lot of problems with capitalism. You can have both. The promotion. Gotta focus. The boss is drinking fancy whiskey in his office, and his boss is sipping out of coconuts in his ocean. Cool, whatever. Put the paper on the desk, get back to it. Only way to get there. Put in the hours. Put in the days. Put in the weeks, months, years, decades, whatever. Just push harder. Then you'll be on this beach, helping some kid find sand dollars and cutting up limes to make the beer tolerable. Yeah. Okay. Back to work. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's try floor 29. 29. That's my age. Oh, she's a little bit older than me. Started as an intern right out of college. Wow, look at that, chat. Things are sure going well for her. Has it already been that long? Where did all the years go? A little bit longer and I'll land that promotion. It's been several years in the making. Gotta be happening soon. Capitalism. Looks like the button doesn't work. God, I wish that was me. Hello. I hope this message finds you well. I'd just like to inform you that the previous statements said by this employer are that of humor. A joke. It was a joke, guys. It's fulfilling to be a part of a company so dedicated to the growth and enrichment of team members. Hi, I don't know how to say your name, so I'll just say Real Bedifadon. Hi. Please let me know if there's anything else I can provide or any additional questions there may be. God, she's so pretty. Actually, I have a question, if you have the time. About my performance review, do we have a timeline for when that will occur? Just want to make sure my calendar is open. Please let me know at the earliest convenience when you have more details. Thank you for your time. It's always a pleasure. What floor is it again? Okay, that was floor 29, so let's try floor 665. I don't think it's this floor. Pretty sure that's HR. And I do not want to go there. All they do is bother me for union dues and sugarcoat the long hours. No way! This is corporate hell in America. Wait a second, union dues? What do you mean you're part of a union and you're getting abused? What's an 80-hour work week when you get stale donuts every other Friday? Yo, guys. Thanks, guys. Really got our backs. Ugh. Hello, I hope this message finds you well. If you have the time, I'd like to provide feedback on our Friday fun time lunch parties. The donuts are appreciated, don't get me wrong. Love me a bear claw. But would it be possible to get them fresh, maybe? Maybe, please? Not that the ones provided aren't valued by myself and other team members. It'd just be a nice change of pace. Way to improve the metrics of Friday fun time. And while I got you here, there has been a mix-up with my PTO, my paid time off. My vacation request I put in 6 months ago now shows that it is using up my sick time. I believe this has to be an error. I should have plenty of vacation days since they've never been used. We shouldn't need to use any sick time to cover my time off. Please let me know what I can do to help with this issue. Please. And please let me know when the vacation request has been approved. It's been pending for a while now. Thank you for your time. It's always a pleasure. Yeah. Capitalism. I love capitalism. Unions are usually pretty, at least, I don't know, I'm Canadian, bro. I'm Canadian, by the way. There's a lot of things Canadians do right, and one thing I will always say, I'll talk about it a bit more at the end of the video, but I'll just say this: Americans have the worst, like, workers' rights I've ever seen in the world, okay? We'll skip 666, and we'll just go to floor 12458. Punch the button. The door opens. Wait for the elevator. Listen for the ding. Do not move before the ding. Don't even breathe. Step through the door. God. Did you guys notice that her earring's a paperclip? Like she's been working so hard she actually forgot her earrings. You're a ding. When I see you, my brain dings. Step through the door. Hand over the report, package, Excel sheet, whatever. Go back. Punch the button, the door closes. Wait in the elevator, listen for the ding. Step through the door. Avoid eye contact walking past the water cooler. Fail. They say that awful nickname. Amber Akemi Aviary. Always operating at the highest level. That's AAA, baby. What's Akemi mean? That Japanese? Those people are always so hardworking. Do you know how many hours they work a week? No wonder she's always the best. You'll help me with that spreadsheet I'm working on, right? The one that covers a few decades of client data. What am I saying? Of course you will. That's AAA for ya. Get back to the desk. Stack of reports, clients all mixed together. Emails rows and rows down the screen. Direct messages always at the bottom corner. Another person checking in on another report on behalf of a manager that you've never heard of. Every minute, every second, the direct message ping, forever bouncing between your ears. The ringing of the fluorescent tubes give tinnitus. Sitting up straight hurts the lower back, hunching over hurts the upper. Feel the skin expanding, the limbs more flabby, the stomach grows. More fat for the body. Paper cuts between the fingers. The monitor heats, the eyes dry. The spine bending never to be straight again. Toes smushed into each other. Sores on the ankle from the high heels you're forced to wear. Sleeping underneath the desk. Using a jacket for a blanket. Did you ever punch out? Can you? He comes to the desk. Another report, package, Excel sheet, whatever. It's okay because you're AAA. Get up. Shoulders crack, one knee hurts to bend, the other feels wrong, like there's a piece of it missing. Was it always this hard to move? Punch the button, the door opens. Wait for the elevator. Listen for the ding. Do not move before the ding. Don't even breathe. What floor is it again? Oh, shit. I thought that was an ending. Oh my god. Wait, let's try that one again. Punch the button, the door opens, wait for the elevator. Listen for the ding. Do not move before the ding. Don't even breathe. I can't skip this. But let me just skip it, because this is the same. This is sad, by the way. Ding, 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 ding. Get up. By the way, if you actually are in this office situation, seriously, I say this all the time, do your stretches, do your wrist exercises, stretch your back, have good posture in your chair. Yes, bad posture will lead to health problems if you're sitting in an office chair for long periods of time, okay? Akemi means bright beauty, and they took that away from her. Nah, they can take that away from her. Okay, it looks like it was the same. Hydrate check, by the way. Always keep your water with you, and don't be afraid to stand up. Even if you're the weirdo in your office, whatever, don't be afraid to stand up. Do a stretch, you know? Do a stretch. It's really important. Humans weren't meant to sit down for long, long periods of time, okay? Do stretches, especially the wrist exercises. You're gonna get arthritis or carpal tunnel in there if you don't do them. You know, look it up. There's some really great exercises you can do with your hands and your wrists and your fingers to relax them. 666. Nothing happened. Maybe the button's stuck. Let's try floor 665. I don't think this is the floor. Pretty sure that's HR. I can't skip anything, actually. Hi, White Rose. Floor 29. 29, that's my age. Looks like this is the same, actually. Hello, I'd like to let you guys know about my performance. And floor 8. Who's this again? Upper management. This is the same. So I think we got the ending. I think there's only 2 endings in this. Oh, nice. Our vacation. Keep trying 666. We did do that. We did do that. You might have missed that. Back to work. Yeah, we did do 666. We did keep trying 666. I'm just gonna check something really cha-cha smooth. Give me a second. YouTube, 1 moment of your time. Come on now. Okay. Let me just make sure we saw everything. I think we did, though. I think we saw pretty much everything in the game. I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah, okay, we saw everything. Okay, there we go. Mamma mia. Thank you for watching, everybody. That was Hellevator. Seriously, though, capitalism. This is straight up capitalism. She mentioned Japanese people. Japanese people have it like the worst. Do you remember Seung Min Kim? No, I have no idea who you're talking about. Sounds like a Korean name, I guess. No, but I do know that a lot of Asian work culture is really fucking bad. In fact, she mentioned overtime without pay. In Canada, that's illegal. I mean, in the States, it's illegal. Some bosses get away with it. Do not let your bosses get away with it. Report them. Seriously. At least in Canada, we can report to the government bad bosses. We can do that, and they will get consequences. They will find, oh, My Sweet Housemates. I love that game, man. It's a good game. Yeah, he gets it. He's in America, too, I'm pretty sure, isn't he? He sends money back to his parents. Yeah, anyway, so they, in this game, obviously, the moral of the story is you can give as many hours, days, weeks, months to a company, and they will never, ever, you know, corporatism, they will never recognize you. They will never give those hours back in your life. You know, those things are not coming back. Don't prioritize work, okay? Prioritize yourself and your family and your friends. Don't prioritize work, because just like AAA, that's her nickname. Just like she said, the years are gonna fly by, and you're gonna be wondering. Even if you do reach the top, you'll be old. So it's much more worth it to just take your time with your life, enjoy yourself, take that time off, find a new job if you need to. You don't have to stay at this job. I personally, in my real life, I had like 5 jobs before I landed where I'm at now. I'm very happy with where I'm at now. I had to take pay cut to do that, sure, but I did change my style of living, you know, to accommodate that. But you know what? I actually get to enjoy my life. I get to stream for you guys. It's very great for me. And I had to work hard to find that position, you know, to get to where I'm at. And yeah, I could have kept being like, you know, a manager, things like that. And sometimes I'm even offered that now at my current job. And I just don't take that because I don't want that. Because working 12 plus hours a day is just not worth it. Sure, you're going to make money, you're going to make bank. But at the end of the day, if you're just always at work, what's the point of the money? You know, you can't even enjoy it. A lot of jobs are like that. Now, of course, you know, this doesn't apply to jobs that, you know, you're working hard. Maybe your own business, that's a different story altogether. You will have to put in those hours for your own business. That's your dream, your passion, whatever. You know, that's a different story altogether. But at least make sure it's your dream and not someone else's that you're working so hard for. Because that's definitely not her dream. I don't mean like working 8 hours for 3 days a week. You gotta have a good balance. I think three days a week at 8 hours is not bad. Christian, have you ever played Blooming Pen? No. Anyways, and like I said earlier in the video, capitalism isn't inherently wrong. It's the people at the top, right? We can all agree that billionaires shouldn't exist. Billionaires shouldn't exist. The only way you become a billionaire is by stomping all over the people underneath you and not giving them a fair deal. You know, you're not paying your workers. If you're a billionaire, that immediately tells me you're not paying your workers what their value is, you know? There's nobody out there who became a billionaire by themselves completely. Like they run businesses, you know, and they extort and they abuse their workers, you know? Elon Musk, really great example. Bro started out with a fucking emerald mine loan from his dad. He silver spoon in his mouth already. Bro uses child labor to get his batteries for his cars, okay? That's abuse. You know, that's bad. So, capitalism, you know, while there is really great benefits to it, you know, people want to work, you know, so they can have a better life. At the same time, the people at the top are going to try their hardest to keep you down there so that you don't affect their life, you know? And so, that's why there's always a really great balance. Europeans got it figured out, man. A lot of Europeans got it figured out. They got great workers' rights, a lot of socialism thrown in there. I really like socialism. That's a good one. It's not communism, okay? And it's just left-leaning ideals, okay? Socialism's not bad. Thrown in with capitalism, it has a lot of good benefits, okay? Look at the Nordic European countries. It works out really well for them. Eat the rich. I mean, I'm not up to cannibalism, but, you know, I just say that shouldn't be the case. Anyways, that was Hellevator. I liked it a lot. I really liked its message. Please focus on yourself, though, okay? That's all I'll always say to everybody. And, you know, pursue your dream. But if you can't do that and you don't have a dream that you know what you want to do, at least make sure to enjoy your life while you still can, okay? Because that promotion that they keep bugging you for is probably never going to come. Sometimes it does. Also, I'd like to mention specifically, it's a woman in this game. Women are treated way worse than men in the workforce. It's a well-known fact. There's a pay discrepancy in a lot of situations. You know, they tell you not to share your pay because of this, so that your coworkers who do the exact same job as you don't know what you're getting paid, so they can't complain about what they're getting paid. You know, things like that happen a lot. Obviously, there's other things like overtime. Like, men do a lot more overtime than women, and it's paid, so that like kind of creates a discrepancy too. But there's just a lot of known cases too of just women not getting paid the same. And not to mention, like I said earlier, women just promotions and raises, getting them, you have to push really hard for them. And this is something that men tend to push more for. Men tend to have that confidence more often, that aggressiveness to bother their boss. You could see that, I'm going to say Akemi because I don't remember what her first name was, but I remember Akemi because we were talking about it. AAA. She very politely asked, and she also constantly said things like, oh, just if you have the time, you know, you could tell me about that, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, you could, she's very, like, she's not girl bossing. She's, you know, not in a bad way. You know, it should just be that simple. It really should be that simple, but unfortunately it's not. A lot of the time, you gotta push. You gotta be aggressive about it. And that's where men kind of have that advantage. A lot of the time, not to say all men, and not to say it always works, it's just been shown that if you have a lot more confidence in asking, it's been shown it works out a lot better, and women just tend to not have that compared to men. So, ups and downs, whatever, try to get that confidence if you're in this position, you know? And fight for what you want. I grew up raised by a woman, she was amazing, and she gives her fucking company hell. Anytime there's a problem, she goes to the HR, she goes, fucking give me what I deserve! Get me those fresh fucking donuts. That's what my mother always said, okay? Not literally, but figuratively speaking, she had a problem, she'd fucking raise hell. And we live in Canada, so in Canada, you really can do that. If you live in a country where you can't do that and your company can just get away with anything they want, that sucks ass, and I'm sorry for you. But if you are in a position that you can help yourself, and you can make the trouble in the company, then you should do that. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the videos, please clock that like button and subscribe if you're new here. Helps me out a lot. And I really enjoyed this game, so please leave a like, rate the game on itch. It's for free. Description, the link is in the description. And with that, I'm clocking out, so thank you all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.